but I'm going to hide it so you don't see yourselves. There. And then let's really work on going slower, okay? And articulate, so Holly, don't look up too much, and have more fun with it, all right? And I'll time it, and we'll see if we can get it closer to 8 minutes.
Okay.
All right, when you're ready.
Okay, and here's how to deal with a deep flesh wound without staining your jeans.
Hey, that cut looks really bad. Do you need medical attention?
Not unless the doctor is really cute.
This is a safety demonstration. I don't think this behavior is very safe.
Oh, a cute doctor is always a safe bet in my book.
Well, I'm going to stick with what it says in the reading lab manual, and it says to seek medical attention if a cut bleeds for more than a minute.
This brings me to yet another important lesson in the Girl's Guide to Science. Ignore downers with their losing attitudes. Like this nerd. If you dream, you can achieve. You'll reach for the stars.
What? What are you talking about? Where are you getting this from?
Girl power.
How did you get assigned to the science freshman orientation anyways?
I worked a little something out. If I do this, I don't have to serve my 29 detentions I got for wearing revealing outfits.
So you're working off skank time.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I take this seriously, so just try not to do anything too stupid.
Fine.
Okay, and now for the combustion reaction. You'll need your safety bib, goggles, and protective hood.
And a fiery new lip gloss. Yowza.
I thought we agreed no stupidity. Besides, makeup is a tool of the oppressor.
Geek. What was that? Geek Patrol.
Pardon me as I try not to burst into flames.
You'll never have to worry about being too hot.
Hey, I have a boyfriend.
What's his name? Chester.
Cyberstead82. He's my online boyfriend.
If I were capable of feeling pity, you'd be getting so much right now.
Thanks.
But instead you get the big whatever freak. Now ladies, let's burn something. Compressed hydrogen, do not expose to flame. Oh, this would be swell. Now remember, put the canister away from your face when you're lighting.
For our first participant, you're pretty into this. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Hold on, stop.
STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, and is one of the latest trends in education.
According to STEM Like a Girl, even though STEM activities are promoted to young girls, women still only hold 24% of STEM jobs in the U.S.
Exposing girls to this piece will not help with that statistic. Watch as a ditzy valley girl.
And an uptight nerd tried to do a safety science demonstration. A Girl's Guide to Science.
By Clyde Henderson.
Ow, that was my face.
Don't worry, computer geeks don't need faces anyways.
Really stings.
Truth hurts, babe.
No, I mean my face.
I guess you should have been wearing your nerd bib.
The lab bib doesn't cover my face.
I guess it should then.
I guess you should have shot a giant cone of flame at my eye.
But I missed, didn't I?
Your ditziness isn't just annoying anymore. You're becoming a dangerous skank.
You're funny when you're self-righteous. Do you smell that?
Smell what?
Like burning hair.
My hair's on fire, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go soak in the toilet.
You might say you've learned to a crisp.
I hate you.
Remember, girls, always wear goggles with different colored bands so they'll match your designer lab apron. Okay. Welcome back, brainy half.
Shut it, skinky half.
Rawr.
I'm allowed to be disgruntled because I just had to stick my face in the toilet, which had several tasteful limericks of its previous participants on the sound of fury.
The next all over has some great nursery rhymes in it.
I'd like it if we didn't discuss the bathroom. In fact, don't say anything to me, period. Me and my singed follicles are in no mood for your ditzy arrogance. Katie, what are you doing? We're doing a science demonstration.
Sorry, I thought I was shopping for a new pair of heels.
You tits, pay attention.
Yo, take a chill pill.
The only pills I take is my birth control, which is just for my complexion.
Whatever, just stop impregnating me with your mind.
That is the strangest thing a person's ever said to me.
We should stay back on track.
Yes, we should.
Remember, girls, never mix a low pH acid with a high pH base. I have a little saying to remember. If you're fat with an F, then boys won't like you. But if you're fat with a pH, then you're fat with a pH.
That just made my brain die.
I know, isn't it so deep?
Deeply disturbing, yes.
Right. Let's mix stuff.
You can check your formulas on your periodic table.
Mine's laminated.
My heart is overwhelmed at the thought of your plastic-coated periodic table. Oh, may I touch it, please? May I be blessed with its laminated warmth?
No.
You don't get to boss me around just because you took Pete Peterson to the junior prom when you said he'd go with me first because he was the cool hot nerd and I was the queen of the nerds. So, of course, I should go with him. But no, he had to be the nerd who went with the hot girl. And while you were making Pete feel like the king of all dorkdoms, do you know who I went to prom with?
No.
I went with a 10th grader from the chess team. He wore shorts to the dance.
Dress shorts?
No, cutoffs.
I'm sorry, but I never went there until this year. I've never met Pete.
You might as well have. How is Pete these days? Does he still drive the Prelude?
I guess.
How would you know? You meant nothing to him. Oh, Pete, I'd do anything to be nuzzled in your hairy jungle of your chest again. Your ape-like arms squeezed around me so tightly.
Did you watch a lot of nature videos as a child?
I once gave an informational talk at the zoo about orangutans. I showed it to Pete. He loved it. I think he identified with the monkeys.
Well, most men do.
They're pigs. That's why girls need to take over science to rule the earth.
I like your style. Maybe we could be friends.
Really? I usually don't make friends outside the astronomy club. I just keep thinking about all the things that are different between us and how they shouldn't be different. Like, we can make them the same if we try hard enough. See, like, take my hand and your hand and put them together and, like, we're one person. Do you feel it? Our oneness?
Sure.
Oh, Katie, you do. That makes me so happy. Maybe we can be friends on this special day of oneness. And I think it all comes down to when I didn't really have a good male role model growing up. I always thought everything was very female, and I was very female. So, I just always thought I was a good female, as opposed to, a bad male. And I never wanted to be a good person, but now I want to be a good person.
Good. I'm glad for your goodness. Do you think... Never mind.
What?
Do you really think I'm that bad?
Yeah.
Come on, there are guys like me.
Well, I guess.
You see, I think that's your problem.
Stupid guys? No, they don't really talk to me.
No, there's just no difference between girls and boys. You see, the only difference is between smart and dumb people.
What?
Just think about it. Who'd you get less? Me or the guy from the chess team?
Well, I did once skip a funeral so I could practice for the Mathlete Olympics.
See, there you go. You're more nerd than you are a girl.
Is that an insult?
No, it's just a fact. The silliness of boys and girls is made up. People are just people.
Smart or dumb people?
Yeah, fat, short, whatever.
You shouldn't make fun of fat people either.
Hey, but neither of us are fat. We have that, right?
Well, true. One stereotype at a time, I guess.
Sure.
I guess if I worried more about being me and less about being a girl,
You might find yourself enjoying just being both.
I love you, laminated girl.
I love you, nerd.
Science is fun!
Remember, girls, just keep your head in the game and you can really lick this subject. Oh, God.
And whatever field of science you choose, you can't lose.
Ooh, you guys made it to 8 minutes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.